Alrighty. Let's do it. Wonderful. Let's fire this thing up. Give it a quick little vacuum. Lint roll. Alright, and let me refresh this because for some reason my chat won't load if I don't refresh it right when I go live. Alright, wonderful. Let's check these tags. Alright, Jim and Mike need a tag. That's no problem. Liam, what's up? Let's do this thing. Happy Thursday. Ron, I saw you just jumped in. I saw you just jumped in. Oh! I had to do it. I mean, come on. I had to. I had to do it. I had to toss it on. I just got it in the mail today. I had to do it. Come on. I hope at least my response to your please no Soto made you laugh. On Jetburger's whatnot page, spend too much money on football cards. Dude, what do you think of Drake, Rhino? Drake's pretty darn cool. I like him a lot. Rod, I had to. Of course, this is a completely authentic Fanatics jersey. I definitely didn't get a package from China today. Dude, I can't justify spending $170 on a jersey or over $100 on a jersey that costs $8 to make. I'll pay $16 to somebody, but over a hundo, I can't do it. This one's not bad. My Skeens is a little worse. I mean, I don't know. I'm a cheapskate, I guess. But this jersey was not the only mail I got today. Okay, it's a long season, Chad. It's fine. But no, the break, you know, we got in here later than expected, and the hardest $8 5-year-old ever heard. That is true. That is very true. But the problem is, it's the thing that gets me is Fanatics gets their jerseys made in the same place. But mail day, card mail day, I got a couple things in. First up, a little one of two variations today. I got an Acuna rookie action, which was pretty cool. Saw it on the site, and I was like, you know what? That's an awesome card. I sold my bat down. I'll get another bat down, but for a gem, heck yeah. But I got the debut in. I now have both of Churio's Golden Mirror SSPs. I don't know how I feel about it. The debut being vertical and the normal one being horizontal. But I don't know. I think it's fun. I mean, I think Churio is probably my main non-Mets chase for rookies. My personal favorite, but yeah, I mean, it's just so cool. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a huge image variation person. I love different designs, and I mean, it's such a cool one. Open it live, show you properly ship. Dude, I did yesterday. I opened it live yesterday. Here are the cards. Oh, not that one. What did I put? Oh, the Tim Robinson is. Oh, you can't even see it on the stand. But yes, I did compliment you on it yesterday too. Ron, I actually have I have JDoms. I have JDoms. I got a good deal on it. It's in my top loader binder up there. But yeah, I have that one too. Oh, it's all good, John. But no, I complimented you many times. I even tossed this one in a one touch. But for those of you who missed it yesterday, I also completed my gold Churio run. So he has two rookies. He has two rookie images, like relatively true rookie images. I don't know if I'd call the update one true. But I'm still looking for more. So if you got one that I don't show here, hit me up. I'm buying and I'm paying well. So here's like his true rookie, Topps Chrome Gold, and then I've got his update, and then I've got his rookie debut, and then Logo Fractor Gold, and then some more. Allen and Ginter full size lids variation. Oh snap! I mean, it's just fun. I spent too much money, but it's fine. I like Chourio. I think he's super fun. But all right, well, I've been live for just over 5 minutes. You guys ready to get going with this random? For those of you who are new, first off, welcome. I'm Trent. The reason why I'm just blabbering on, I usually give about 5 minutes for everybody to jump in before I jump over here to the random. So let's do it. Thanks for bearing with me. I know the fill took longer than expected, but still, we're here. Let's have some fun. Let me double check that you guys can see that well. I know it's been a minute since I've done a double random, so I just want to make sure you guys can see everything fine. Corbin is fun. You see what? Yeah, Kyle. No, I've got a few nice Corbins. I've got a Corbin Gold. Here, hey, I'll show some love to Mr. Carroll real quick. Yeah, how about a Finest Gold rookie auto? And I've got a few more autos of him over there. Heck yeah, dude. I like Corbin a lot. All right, let's get back to it. Sorry. Can we get a big screen of the mustache? I'm getting pretty good with flipping back and forth between here. All right, enough mumbo jumbo. Let's get with the random. So here's everybody's spots on the left that you picked off the post, and then we've got tier 1 right here that we're going to randomize 5 times, and then tier 2 that we're going to randomize 5 times. So let's go ahead and get started with Arizona through Texas. Like I said, bringing it to random.org, randomizing it 5 times. Looks fuller than normal. Yeah, that's what months and months will do. So full it looks fake. It took a while. All right, 5 randoms, you guys. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lucky number 5. We've got the Pittsburgh Pirates through the New York Yankees. All right, and then I'll grab tier 2, and then I'll read down the list of what everybody's teams they've got. Also, fun fact, if you tap your screen and hit that little, oh, my phone's saying it's only going up to 320p right now. I'm not a fan of that. Why? Here, let me back out of Facebook real quick, because I should have 1080p on here. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Oh, snap. I never dropped the link to the live on the post. Give me 1 quick moment. Randoms may take a little bit longer. Yeah, quality's at 320. I'm sorry if your quality's bad. I don't know what's going on. I've got my settings cranked up so that we can watch in 1080p. Looks 1080 to you. Yeah, but I want it to actually be, you know? All right, let's get back to it. Here's tier 2, the White Sox through the Nationals. Same deal, 5 randoms. Good luck, everybody. All righty, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got the St. Louis Cardinals through the Minnesota Twins. All right, so that means, looks good. Okay, good. Yeah, obviously I want it to be good quality for everybody. Here, I'm actually going to expand this tab so it's a little bit more centered. Give me 1 sec. Has anybody else, I mean, I'm assuming everybody else has been dealing with some really terrible quality when it comes to videos and, or I'm sorry, like notifications and everything. It's really rough, and it's kind of frustrating. All right, so here's everybody's teams. Rhino, you've got the Pirates and Cardinals. Pete with the Mets and Nationals. Josh, you've got the Diamondbacks and the Royals. Jim with the Red Sox and the A's. Brian, you've got the Dodgers and White Sox. Mike with the Padres and Giants. James with the Braves and Astros. Ron, you've got the Orioles and the Marlins. Alan with the Reds and Tigers with that last spot. Mojo. James with the Brew Crew and the Phillies. Lou with the Rangers and Guardians. Josh with the Cubbies and Jays. I'm assuming Paul's in here. Paul, I'm assuming that's you. I mean, unless it's Irene, that's fine. Either way. But you've got the Angels and the M's. Do me a big favor. I know it's your first break with me. Shoot me your address. Just PM it to me. I've got, I ship out every Sunday. So any other break you jump into, I'll package it all up, sort it all out. So That way I can get you your stuff. Chad, you've got the Rays and the Rockies, and Rhino with the Yankees and the Twins. I'll expand this a little bit so it looks a little bit prettier. Mike's got the Padres and Giants up for trade. I'm interested in Pirates and Guardians. Cardinals and Twins for Royals, Josh. Ooh. Rhino's a KC guy. Mike is a Cleveland guy. Okay, I assume so, but you never know. This hobby is 90% men, but every once in a while I assume wrong, so I try not to. Cubs and Blue Jays are up for trade. So, Paul, how these work, I know you were saying it's your first break. So once I do the random, you're not stuck with these teams. So if there's a team in particular you're looking for, as long as you come to an agreement with somebody in the chat before we start cutting open boxes, I'll make the trade happen and you'll get that team instead. So if there's somebody you're looking for, let me know. Kyle, I think I missed a comment from you before. Always said this Corbin's better than Gunnar. Think about it. Corbin's bad year. He was only 10 home runs less than Gunnar. Ooh, that's a bold claim, Kyle. I think they're both great. I think Gunnar has more pop, but obviously Corbin has way more speed. I think Corbin's size is kind of what gets him. Sun wants to keep KC. Fair enough. Blue Jays for Cardinals. I'm also going to try something a little bit different today. So hopefully it works when we pick the Jet Collection box. So I just got in a new case of these. Numbers wise, I can't remember what they were. Jeremy mentioned it. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But I know that I think the intent with these was the average would be higher than the multiverse, but the ceiling would be lower. Obviously, like $2,000 hits, but the average card would be higher. I don't know the checklist. I didn't really help build this one, so what we see is going to be a mystery. But I've seen some hits that Jeremy's pulled, and I'm excited. Gonna send me something? Oh boy. Tell you what, I don't have a gold Corbin Carroll rookie auto. I have a blue. I have a blue one, but I do have a gold Gunnar rookie auto. So I don't know, man. Good evening, James. How goes it? I'm just giving a couple extra minutes for trades as opposed to normal because I failed to drop the link to the live comment, just in case some people miss the tag, and they're checking the comments. But yeah, Paul, if you got any questions throughout the break, feel free to ask. I mean, we got a really good group of people. All right, Kyle, what is this? Dude, you can't... Kyle, there's no way you're sending me a stat line through 39 ABs. No way. Trade still open? Yep, they are, James. Cubs and Blue Jays are still up for trade. If anybody wants them, Cubbies, Imanaga, PCA, Christopher Morel. Kyle, you're crazy. What about that pop? Dude, it's 39 ABs. That's like people who are posting after the first game with Soto at the Mets. It's like, oh, they got a terrible deal. It's like, they got him for 10 years. Be quiet. Astros for Cubbies. I'm liking the energy so far. Thanks for the welcome. Heck yeah, man. I mean, so, Paul, just some background on me. The reason why we're breaking later is because Trout hit 2 bombs today. Nice. So I'm active duty Air Force, so I do that during the day, and then I break at night, hence why the breaks start later. I got to give Uncle Sam his time. But the fact that this isn't a full-time job for me keeps it a hobby. You know what I mean? So I can, break when I want, what I want, and just have fun with it. Chit-chat with everybody. I think it's a blast. That reminds me of chit-chat with everybody. My YouTube chat is not up, and I don't know why. So if you're watching us on YouTube right now, give me a moment, because I don't know where the heck my YouTube chat went. And I really don't want to restart anything. Sun says pass, fair enough. All right, last call for trades. Anybody else want one? Want to trade? We had a few proposed, but none have gone through yet. Some days we got a bunch, some days we got none. Trash can bangers up for trade. Well, folks, if you're on YouTube, feel free to jump into our Facebook group, MLB Buy Sell Trade Breaks, powered by JetBreakers. If you're chatting in there, I'm sorry. I'll need to reset my stream deck once I end this video. I just don't want to adjust anything now and risk, shutting down the stream on accident. All right, are we good to rip this? Anybody want Houston? Anybody want? Anybody? The floor is yours. So I that Kyron Paris auto we pulled the other night, I ended up buying it for Mark. Little did I know that was a $40 card. Padres and Giants, anyone interested? I think the Giants are one of the best tier 2 teams in this, with Jung-Hoo Lee, Tyler Fitzgerald. Okay, I'm good. Let's see a 1/1 Astro. Okay. And of course, you got Jackson Merrill with the Padres. Tatis Chance. Anyone looking for O's or M's? Ooh, O's are on the board. By M's, he means Marlins, by the way. I usually refer to the M's as the Mariners, but I just had to double check. Padres for Cubs. What do you think about that, Mike? All right. In the background, I'm going to pull something up to argue with Kyle. Kyle, I hope you're still here. Yeah, they might. We got 23 and 24. We got Gunnar in here. We got Gunnar. We've got Holiday. Yeah, you can buy off somebody too. Yeah. You know what? They're actually shockingly close. All right, Kyle, if you're still in here, a quick argument time. Those numbers are pretty darn close in between both of them, also including that Corbin had an injury year. All right, fair enough. All I'm saying is if you're buying off somebody, obviously everybody in here's got integrity, so if you make a deal, just follow through with it. I have no way of validating it. But yeah, James, if you want to sell the Astros, throw Volpe. I was just reading off O's fellas. Oh, you're saying throw Volpe in the comparison. Dang it, I already closed out the window, Ron. Give me one sec. But no, Volpe's been playing really well. He's been off to a little tear. Let's see. Gunnar, Henderson, Corbin, Paul's Bryce Matthews chasing. We don't have a. He's not in here. Corbin Carroll and Anthony. No, not Anthony. Not Anthony Rendon. Oh my goodness, that would be awkward. You scared? I'm scared for you. There's our comparison. Now, this is throughout their career. I'm not let's see if we can let's see through this year. Oh gosh. Oh, why are you the way that you are? Let's just see 2025 to 2025. And we'll see who's doing the best so far this year. All right. Looks like Corbin's number 1, Volpe number 2, Gunnar number 3. War is World War II. Rendon War is World War II. Oh. Dude, Anthony Rendon makes me angry. I cannot stand the dude. All right. Apologies for the delay. If you guys want to make a trade real quick in the chat, make it happen fast because I think I've dragged this dog and pony show on long enough. Let's get to ripping. Yeah, Volpe has been hitting the ball really, really well. Really, really well. It's them dang torpedo bats. All right. I'm experimenting with my bottom scroll bars, so bear with me. that very much. Give me a sec. I'm adjusting. Moving on the fly here. Yeah, but see, now you can't really read it. All right. It'll be a little tiny, but don't make any comments, gentlemen. That should play. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. All right. So, here's the thing that I want to try. All right. So, here is the Jet Collection box that was on the stage. Let me know. Is it visible enough to where somebody could tell me a number 1 through 25 and you can see that I count? That way I could just keep them all up here. That way I don't have to always bring them down. So somebody give me number 1 through 25. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 11 is the first one I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The lucky box. I think you all know that I have some integrity. The bottom left is not a number. You can see them clear. Okay, cool. Yeah, it just makes it easier because those folks who have been here a while always have seen me have to go and like move them each time. And I realize I'm like, I have that really big zoomed in of me, like camera angle of me. So I'm just going to do that. Nice jersey. Nando. It's a Soto jersey. Just got it in straight from China. Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a cheapskate. Hope you're doing good, dude. All right, let's do this. Starting off with the blaster box, a little warm-up box. See if we can pull something pretty out of here. That would be ideal. Pirates and Yanks about to nuke and Royals cards that are hashtag not Rhino. You don't do the name. The name's on... Oh, name's on the back in the Bronx. All right, Ron, I want your genuine, honest answer to this. Thoughts on the facial hair rule changing for the Yankees? What do you think about it? I feel like I might have asked you about this a while ago. I just can't recall, so I'm sorry. Orion Kerkering, Cody Funderburk, Bobby with Junior Ray Wave of Jazz, and a Forced Wall rookie, pink. I get the intent behind it. But a mustache since you were 12. Lucky. Yeah, Jim, first pack. Just ripped the first pack. Jim, in this one, you have the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Those are your two teams. Yeah, I also could grow facial hair super well since I was a wee boy. Please don't look at my old videos of the past 4 months of me growing a mustache. It was Levis Basabe, Anthony Volpe, JT Real Muto, and Slade Ciccone rookie refractor. But yeah, all cards ship in this. So if it's your first break, as always, send me your address, please, so I can send your stuff out. Big Fish, Ketel Marte, Yu Darvish, and an all-etch Bobby. Oh crap! I know. I'm sorry, Jim. I tried to give a little extra time for trades, but none went through. Yeah. Okay. There were some really good ones though. It's so funny looking at like 70s Topps cards and just seeing the stashes. It's awesome. Langford, Stephen Kwan, Paul Goldschmidt, Jordan Wicks on the Prism, and a Sepia of Brenton Doyle. Well, Jim, at least the bright side, I mean, 23's got some good rookies for the Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida, Tristan Casas. 2024 Sedan. And I've also seen plenty of big poppy autos pop out of Stadium Club. Might not be the worst thing. You never know. Sometimes like the teams that you never expect to hit the hardest. You never know. We might see a 1-of-1 Lawrence Butler pop out, which wouldn't be too shabby. Not a fan of either team. Oh, dang. Jose Rodriguez, Riley Green, Adolis Garcia, Mackenzie Gore, and a Jordan Adams. Nice rookie pink after his recent tear. Nope, not Jordan Adams. I'm thinking of... I get him and Karen Paris mixed up. Both Angels rookies. Cubs and Yankees for you? Fair enough. Great, so now I got 2 Yankee fans who can appreciate a Juan Soto Mets jersey, eh? Wouldn't complain as long as I had the A's. Dude, Lawrence Butler, I watched some interviews with him recently. I just went down this rabbit hole of it. And I think he's the next Jazz in terms of like, but better than Jazz in terms of like how he carries himself, like just like that bravado in a way, like not in a bad way, but like at least Lawrence Butler's a little bit more humble about it, and I like it. Coco Montez, Yanir Diaz. Oh, auto out of the blaster for Jim. Brandon Walter rookie auto and a Moreno refractor. Did not see that coming. But you're going to sleep in that? I'm going to do everything in it. It's going to be under my uniform when I go to work just for you, Ron. Just because I know it's going to tick you off. It's like, dang, they overpaid him. Which is a statement I 100% agree with, by the way. For those of you who don't know me, yes, I think the Mets overspent on Juan Soto. Do I think we're going to get 10 great years out of him? Absolutely not. It's the Mets curse. All right, Owen White, Justin Verlander. Should see a Seppi in here. George Springer, Summertime in the Park, Ellie De La Cruz, and a Bregman. A new Red Sox. At least you know they won't trade him tomorrow. That is a bright side. Yeah. That's why it was the safety net of the jersey curse. So those of you who don't know, I have a jersey curse. All my other Mets jerseys are R.A. Dickey. I bought 2 weeks before he got traded. Jacob deGrom, Mad Max. All my Mets jerseys are guys who do not play for the Mets anymore. All of them. I know I should make the smart move and just get like a David Wright jersey. That's why I refuse to buy a Pete Alonso jersey this offseason. All right, let's do 23 Inception. Get an auto out of here. I'm glad we're starting off with an extra auto, though. Do I wish it was better than Brandon Walter? Duh. But I am pumped to be ripping Inception again. Inception is a personal favorite of mine because of the patch autos. Ooh, that wouldn't be... That's actually a really good idea. A Nolan Ryan Mets jersey. I have to do that. I think they're still paying Bobby Bonilla. Alan, why do we have to bring that up? We don't have to bring that up. But no, the patch autos, if you get one out of this, are phenomenal. I'm hoping we get one here so I could show you. Doesn't look like it, though. That's all right. All right, here we go. Brandon Crawford. Jeter Downs. Christopher Morel, rookie. All right, looks like we got a numbered card in here, too. On the back, Grayson Rodriguez, rookie for the O's. Purple, Yelich for the Brew Crew. He is 15 of 150. Green parallel of Manny Machado for the Padres. Let's see a Purdy auto here. Bo Naylor, rookie, 115 of 125 for the Cleveland Guardians. This one's going to Lou. The only downside, per se, of Inception is that they're all thicker cardstock cards. So if you get a box, make sure you get some 100-point top loaders, because that's like the standard size for all these. What's up, Tim? My thoughts on sticker autos. I own plenty of sticker autos, so I don't mind. Of course, I prefer on card, but it's tough because like Topps Chrome Update, a lot of the autos are sticker autos. This year was kind of an exception. A lot of autos were on card. Obviously, still most were sticker, but a lot more than usual, it felt like, were on card. But I'm personally like, I prefer on card autos. I'm not upset if I get a sticker auto. Yeah, the jumbo patch autos are awesome out of Inception. Tier 1. Let's get 2 more autos and a relic up here. Tier 1 is an awesome product if you've never ripped it. The auto checklist is usually very good in terms of incorporating both vets and rookies. But just like Inception, it's a smaller box for the on-card, but I have some stickers, so I agree. Yeah. I forgot. I need my A10 Warthog blocker card. Oh, we got an auto right up front. This is sleeved, by the way, so I'm not going to be scratching any cards. So do not worry. Okay, I covered it up perfectly. All right, we got an auto right up top. Nice. How about Andy Pettitte, 68 of 149 for the Yanks? Let's see if I can maneuver this smoothly. I'm not sure if we've got an auto or a relic next. We'll see. Next up, 252 of 299. Another auto. Graham Ashcraft, rookie auto for the Angels. And then the patch. Alex Verdugo for the Bo Sox. 348 of 400. I'm just happy to get good autos. Well, Jim, you just got another patch, too. It is of Alex Verdugo, but you did just get another hit. So, the Reds in this one, going to Allen, the Ashcraft, and then the Yankees. Rhino's getting the Andy Pettitte auto. I'm actually going to... I'll take care of him last, because he's actually going to need a thick sleeve. These ones I can slice and dice. The thicker patches I really can't. So that gives me an excuse to go to the LCS this week to go get some thick card sleeves. I'm almost out. I actually might have like 2 left, so thankfully this worked out just fine. I've got plenty of top loaders, just the thick sleeves. Most of them I can cut and take care of it, but sometimes you can't. And I don't want to risk, you know, I know it's a Verdugo patch, whatever. Still, I don't want to risk dinging anything up. It's your cards. Any Jock Peterson's autos for trade? Ooh. I don't have any Jock personally. But somebody in here might. You never know. Jim, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you one bit. I get it. Yeah, Brandon Walter isn't exactly a Hall of Famer. It was Andy Pettitte. All right, 2 more autos. Stadium Club. We'll finish off with the Jet collection. Jets are typically the most valuable card out of a break. Prefer to keep them in the breaks just because, like, I mean, obviously when you're opening a repack, a Percy of a repack, your odds of hitting huge, they're still there, but it's better in a break. I won't decline an offer for a Percy, but we saw with the multiverse that Percying them, not always the best move. You can, if you hit it in a break, you're winning. I'm so excited for this. I have missed Stadium Club so badly. Jason hooked me up with a few boxes. Cards in to be repacked, or do you just buy and then pack? So when I did it, so I didn't work on this last set, but what I did was I compiled a bunch of stuff. I bought a bunch of stuff in the groups, scoured eBay, like trying to make a really good set. I honestly just don't have as much time as I used to. I've got a few cards that I had prepared to be for the Jet collections, but yeah, I usually just buy off the Facebook group for them. All right, Craig Biggio, love the images. Oh, Tom Glavine, Mason Wynn, rookie. Freddie Freeman, Ryan Sandberg. Oh, first pack, Aramis Ramirez auto for the Chicago Cubbies. This one's going to Josh. Reds, going to be another Cubby, Andre Dawson, and the Chrome. Nice, Colton Cowser rookie. Decent little first pack. Hopefully our second auto isn't in the second pack. But yeah, I mean, I buy all over. Anywhere that has a good deal, you know. But it's always dangerous for the repacks because, I mean, if it takes too long... so, I mean, personally, I don't like to touch prospects as much when I'm buying for the repack just because they're so much more volatile. I mean, a dude could have... I mean, look at Kyron Paris this week. So he's having a fantastic week. 3 homers in the last 2 games. But it's like, is he going to sustain it? now's probably not the best time to buy. I say that as I bought one of his cards literally yesterday. Besides the point. Uh, so I try to get more established guys or just top rookies. I try and make it to where every team's got some representation. I think that was the goal with this one too. But obviously with 25 boxes, I might have some that are missing. Because I think Jeremy and I split them. Yeah, that's always the goal. Is like, it's not a... This isn't a you know, a box that we're selling for $2.25 and then, you know, the cards in there are $5 cards. Like, that's not the goal. What's your best one of one? The one that I've ever pulled, the Jackson Chourio Rookie Superfractor. The one I have, I've got a couple of Pete Alonso printing plates. All right, Andy Pages, Jordan, Hammer and Hank. Wilyer Abreu had a crazy throw the other day. I'll sleeve and top load him. Cole Reagans, Virtuosos of Velocity, Lou Bob. Nice red color match of Bryce Harper. And a Glasnow, Chrome. Tell you what, that's a dude that I cannot hit off of in MLB The Show is Glasnow. Glasnow and Snell. Basically, if it's a Dodger pitcher, I'm in trouble. This sleeve does not want to cooperate. Oh, the Monte Irvin cut auto. That's your best one of one. And that was an insane pull. I mean, dude, to this day, that's one of my favorite pulls in terms of like something that you did not expect whatsoever. Yeah, we do, Jim. So that's what I was saying before. It's like it's definitely better in a break just as a safeguard, or if we do like a divisional of it, because obviously your chances of, if you hit the card you're making money, is through the roof. Or you're just hitting a cool card. You know what I mean? But if you Percy it, the odds are a little bit tougher. But that's obvious. All right, Sonny Gray. Chippa Jones. Bryce Harper. Parker Meadows. Hammer and Hank. Nolan Gorman. Riley Green on the black. And an Ozzy on the chrome. I'll sleeve all these chromes up. These blacks are so tough to tell. Ooh. Ooh, Aaron Judge, 1 of 1. What is up with these sleeves? Jeter, 1 of 1 auto. That, you said that in the wrong room, James. With Ron in here, Ron's gonna be in your DMs later. I got a feeling. I just got a feeling. He said Derek Jeter, 1 of 1. Let's chat. Oh, auto. Sorry. Oh, casual. Yeah, it's an auto. Of course it's a 1 of 1 auto, Ron. I'm not shocked. You are the Yankee guy to me. When it comes to like an insane Yankee. Chris has a nice Yankee collection too. But what you've sent me is insane. What's the card for sale? Knew it. Clayton Kershaw. Mr. Cub. Ben Brown. King Tuck. Yoshi on the chrome refractor. Nice. Special Forces, Bobby Witt Jr. Red Jackson Chourio, I like it. And an Emmett Sheehan chrome. 7 is bottom left. It's a nuke. So I actually sold... So I've sold... Off the top of my head, 1 Chourio. And it was the Stadium Club auto. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little bummed about selling it because... I enjoy Stadium Club, but the problem is the chrome autos at a Stadium Club are all sticker autos. And I was like, I just like the look of the on card with Stadium Club, and the one I had, the condition was not good. So I sold it, you know, for a fair price with the condition. And so I just said, you know what, hey, I'll try and find a better one. And of course, he's having another red hot streak, so it's hard to buy. Getting an x-ray? Yes, I'm in the hospital again. Dude, what happened, Pete? Again? Goodness. That's a bummer. George Brett. Austin Riley. Zach Wheeler. It's for trade. For the right, Lindor or J-Ram rookie auto. I like it. Zach Wheeler. Nolan Ryan. Austin Riley. We got a green. Silent J on the green chrome. These are not numbered, which is so weird to me. I would always assume that it was numbered to 99, but they're not. India on the color match red. And Michael Jack Schmidt on the chrome. I don't know, James. You never know. if you get the right offer, cash is always king for buying another card. I was very much a trader in the beginning, and then I was like, you know what? Like, yeah, trading's cool, but at the end of the day, like, you might not be getting exactly what you want. And with cash, you always can. The Schmidt card facial hair, yeah, with the chops. That's why the Yankees said no. Because that, I mean, and the thing is, his doesn't even look bad. Like, there were plenty of guys that they looked bad. Still looking for our second auto at a Stadium Club. Hoping for a big one. Aramis Ramirez isn't bad. I like a good vet auto, or legend auto. All right, Randy Arozarena, Mookie, Dansby, Jonathan Clase, Bo, Chief Fantasy Professionals, King Tuck. Double check this isn't numbered. Nice Yamamoto on the red. And the chrome's going to be Craig Biggio. Yeah, I remember you sent me that a while back, Ron, when you made that deal. Yeah, trading one of ones gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm not going to lie. I'm always so nervous. Rose doing good. I buy all George Bretts. But yeah, folks, if you ever make a deal with somebody, feel free to let me know. I can't guarantee. I'm saying this because I've made this mistake multiple times. If you make a deal, let me know. I'll do my best to sort it out and ship it to the person you made the deal with. But I don't know why a couple times I've shipped the card to the original winner, not the person who bought. So I'll do my best. Spencer Strider, Kyle Schwab, Jeff Bagwell, Spencer Strider again. Okay. Shane McClanahan, Funky Muncie. Oh, that's gold. Jung-Hoo Lee on the Gold Stadium Club. Where's your numbering at? Oh, that's the gold. These are 1 per hobby box. I always forget this. It's been a while since we ripped Stadium Club. But still, one per hobby box? It's not bad getting a rookie. San Fran, I think that's Mike. Yes, indeed. Nice one, Mike. Got a Jeter Auto 10 with you, and you hooked it all up. I try. I've made the mistake a couple times. Like, obviously it's unintentional, but. And then a Yaz on the chrome. That's a cool picture of him. Dive and catch. JHL, Jung-Hoo Lee. Canonero. Who? Bobby Witt Jr.? Never heard of him. Don't even have any autos of him. Seiya Suzuki, Victor Scott, Justin Verlander, Tom Glavine, JT, Special Forces, Evan Carter. Ooh, white. Oh, this is the pearl, Luis Castillo. And Nick Castellanos, unless this is a rainbow foil. Oh, it is. 8 of 25 for the Seattle Mariners. This is the rainbow foil to 25. Very nice. JT's from OKC. Oh, didn't know that. Didn't want the Yankees, but I did get my guy. Oh, didn't get the Yankees. 8 of 25. Luis Castillo. Hashtag Dan. Oh, Canonero. You did not have those M's. You had the Marlins. Like, I think that's me. I think, actually, nice one, Paul. Little first break mojo. Welcome. Always nice hitting for people in their first break. Hopefully we can get you some ink. Still got another auto in this box. Hoping it's going to be a big one. All right, Nico Horner. Kyle Manzardo. Salvador Perez. Ozzy Albies. O'Neill Cruz. Oh, there's our auto. All right, let's go from the back. Willie Stargell on the chrome. The red's going to be JT. And the auto... Johan Rojas for the Philadelphia Phillies. This one's going to James. And the Johan Rojas was not the name we were hoping for. We wanted to see a Jackson or, another big name. Phillies. Where are you? taking down the red Hapa. I wouldn't have minded a Bryce Hapa auto. That's always the goal. It's like, I mean, you bring good vibes. The breaks are fun. And if you ever see me live, Paul, feel free to jump in. It's always fun just chatting with everybody. Jose Abreu, Ozzy Albies, Yandy Diaz, James Outman, Cody Bellinger, Virtuosos of Velocity, Manny Machado, Shota on the red. We're getting some good reds. And a George Kirby chrome. Yeah, I don't know what is up with these sleeves, but like half of them seem to be crimped on the sides. So you know what I'm going to do? For the safety of the cards, I will just open a new bag. It's too many that are just not what I want to see. Dang, I just looked at the clock. I'm like, I'm a little hungry. It's so early, but no, we started the break late. That's why I'm hungry. I had some chirps at work today for we're doing like a run challenge thing, and everybody's like, "Oh, you're running too slow." So I went out and I ran a 6:05 mile today just to show up the peeps at my work. And for those of you who wanna get on me, total time, okay, 6:06. We can call it 6:06. But yeah, a little speed. I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. Oh heck yeah! Well, if you ever see me live and you just want to chit chat, when the comments are flowing, it's so much more fun for me personally. I like chit chat with everybody. Makes it to where I don't have to fill the air with, blankness. I don't know. Austin Martin. There's a Bobby. Matt Olson. Johan Rojas. We already got your auto. Jeremy Pena. Matt Olson. Another black. Pablo Lopez. And a Carlton Fisk. Chrome. Usually Ron is the one who drops the TWSSs on me. I feel like every break you jump into, Ron, you get me with something, and it makes me hesitant to speak sometimes. I have to think about what I say, which makes it less fun for you guys, because sometimes I'll say some outlandish junk. You can laugh at me about it. I know nothing. Curtis Mead, Will Smith, Strosho, Blaze Alexander. Ooh, how about a little Ronnie on the refractor? As a Met fan, I appreciate it. Power Pack, Bobby Wood Jr. Goss Money on the red and a Votto refractor. Or chrome, excuse me. Let's get these Mets some love. Who's got the Mets in this one? Pete. Pete, I mean, you got the best team in baseball. Best in the business, honestly and loyal. Dude, I try. I mean, like I said, it's a really big. I didn't realize how big it was. I feel like you guys can kind of tell after a while. Like if I tell you this, you'll be able to spot it. Who's like just trying to hawk cards and just sell boxes onto the next, versus people who are just like hanging out in here. Like me. Like I'm just hanging out. If I don't break in a day, like that's okay. But it's always more fun. All right, J Ram, Blake Snell, Juan Soto, Sammy Sosa, Tyler Black, Nick Lofton. What is this? Oh, a little sepia of the big dumper, Cal Raleigh, and a Sandberg on the chrome. Another parallel for Paul. Sweet. I really appreciate it, Ron. Yeah, I mean that's like at its core, this is a hobby. When you've got breakers who are just trying to hawk stuff, it becomes a business. This is a hobby for me. I've got my collection on display. I love showing off cool stuff in my collection. I yap with people through messages every day of like, yo, check out this card I picked up or I pulled. It's fun. I enjoy it. All right, Max Fried, the big dumper. That's his nickname. Get out of here. Max Fried, Hannes Wagner, Flying Dutchman, Jose Altuve, Max Fried. There's Jackson Holiday. About time. Power Packed Aaron Judge. Spencer Steer on the red and a Nico Horner chrome. I realize I've been sleeving and top loading all these reds. I will sleeve the remainder of them, unless it's like a rookie, of course. Then I'll top load it. But let's see something low numbered, like another rainbow foil to 25. But no, they so opening day they did a ceremony for Cal Raleigh, and it's him squatting, and so it was a bobblehead night, and the Mariners social media team is hilarious if you've never seen them. But they're like, how's the backside to Cal? And he's like, oh no. Emmett Sheehan, Justin Steele, Christian Scott, Cole Reagans, Acuna, die cut, Jordan, Glasnow on the red, and a chrome Canseco. You never messaged me? That is true, Rhino. I actually have you blocked, so the fact that you can even comment in here is very shocking to me. Walter Luce was. I don't. Rhino, I typically just message you bad news that PSA takes too long. Lily Stargell, Alex Bregman, Acuna. There's Caminero, Bobby Miller. You got something in here? Special Forces, the Kid, Vlad Sr. on the red, and a Stanton chrome to close out the Stadium Club. Big Dumper won't even bring me a rolling amount of paper. All right. So we let's be real and let's be honest and let's be real honest. We haven't seen a nuke. We haven't. The potential to have the highest value card pop out of this next box is the most likely scenario. This ain't your average repack. I like the Pettit auto. I like that. That was good. We got a couple good cards. Nothing knock your socks off. Can we do it here? Oh, didn't know that. That's pretty cool. All right. First Jet collection from the new set. It's been a while since I've opened these. I'm excited. Those of you who were not around for the Jet collections, we got a fancy schmancy box with a cleared for takeoff in here. And just like old times, it feels like a slab. That's definitely a PSA slab. For sure. Show me a PSA 10 Monster Auto. We're saving the best for last year. Gotta make it good. Alright, I'm going to tick the camera up just a skosh so that we can sweat this a little bit. Alright, US 26, Gem Mint 10. Oh, man, that's sick. Mookie Betts, PSA 10 rookie. That's not too shabby. Jim, I think that's, for having the Red Sox, I think that's a pretty darn good hit. Nice one. Who makes these boxes? I've never seen them. So they're in-house. So Rare Edition actually made this set, if I'm not mistaken. But sometimes, like, I curated a set last year of everything. So I mean, it kind of depends, like, on, you know, who's not busy, who can work on getting some good cards. Sox, but Mookie's hard to hate on. Yeah, okay, I respect that comment. Mookie is really hard to hate. I mean, he's entertaining. He's so darn entertaining. He's a good ball player. I'm a fan. Jim, does that make up for having... I guess my socks got knocked off. Somebody ban that guy for terrible dad jokes. Mods, ban this guy. Sorry, I always try and put it in an order at the end. And I'm so bad at picking what I think should go next. Should I make the Ronnie Mauricio the hit of the break? Absolutely no personal bias. Oh, wait. Let's do you. And then I'm going to go like this. All right. It's always fun seeing your hands. Thanks, John. Jackson Holiday. Cal Raleigh on the sepia. Imanaga red. Bryce Harper red. Special Forces Evan Carter. Green Heston Kjerstad. Yoshi on the refractor. Jackson Churio red, Dawson red. Mason Wynn rookie, Wyatt Langford. Jazz on the Ray Wave, Caminero. Bregman sepia, Riley Green black parallel along with Pablo Lopez. Colton Cowser chrome, Jordan Adams pink, Forrest Wall pink. Yamamoto red, Brenton Doyle sepia. Jung-Hoo Lee on the gold. I forget what this is called. It's not gold minted, but these are 1 per hobby box. Ronnie on the refractor. Yelich to 150. Luis Castillo to 25. Verdugo patch to 400. Rojas rookie auto. Brandon Walter rookie auto from a blaster box. Graham Ashcraft to 299. Aramis Ramirez legend auto. Bo Naylor rookie auto to 125. Andy Pettit auto to 149. And how about a little PSA 10 Mookie? Yeah, Jim, it's always hit or miss, and it stinks because like sometimes, you know, tomorrow the Red Sox could, you know, we could pull a super fractor auto, and that always stinks, especially like if somebody's like PC team, you know, they get them one day and the next day they hit incredibly. Unfortunately, that's the downside of breaking is when people don't hit. But as always, like, I do my best to send folks stuff even if you don't hit, because it's, you know, it doesn't affect me. If it helps, you know, make somebody's day, I'm going to send you something cool if you don't hit in the break. And it's always from what I have. It's not, you know, I'm not taken from somebody else ever. Always try to be good. And hook up everybody who wants to spend their hard-earned money with me. That's the only side of breaking for me. Any personals? You gotta hit the dinner table. What you want to do, Ron? If you give me an idea of what you want to do, we might be able to make something happen. I've got a lot of 23 stuff. Not a ton of 24, like chrome-wise, but I do have, like, I've got 25 Series 1, 24 update hobby boxes. I've got some draft. I've got 2018 Bowman Blasters. Those are fun. Yeah, if you got something in mind, we might be able to make something happen. And of course, if I don't have what you're looking for, I can always like try and get it next time. Been on a 5-star kick lately. I've got oh wait, I don't have any 5-star. I've got tier 1, but I don't have any 5-star. And the tier 1 I have is what we ripped before, the 23. That's all I've got. I don't blame you. 5-star is not bad at all. I feel like 5-star and tier 1 are pretty synonymous. I feel like I've had luck out of both and unlucky boxes out of both. That's the downside with like a box with only a couple cards is like if you don't hit it, it stings more. Inception, I've got 23 Topps Inception and 23 Bowman Inception, I believe. If you want to do a 23 Topps Inception, let me check the price real quick. Oh, all the Yankees autos. I like it. Give me just a sec. Oh, that is not the file I want. I'll just toss it up in the Google machine. 2023 Topps Inception Hobby Box. Let me see if David Adams has them on there. In the world? Because I want to give you a fair price. I don't want to pull stuff off of eBay. eBay's not I personally don't like eBay as a source of pricing because obviously anybody can put anything. I prefer to go through the reputable retailers. If my computer will load. It's still spinning. I might have to refresh it. Because this could go one of two ways. Either I give you a price and it is insanely low and I eat it, or it's insanely high and I screw you over, which I obviously don't want to do. Dude, what is going on? Oh, I figured out what I was doing. Give me a moment. I was opening the wrong file. Here we go. 23 Topps Inception. I could do 250 on it. I know it's tough. I think you've seen everything has gone up. If you want to pass, I totally understand. That's why breaks are a lot better. You don't have to eat all that cost, especially if you don't get a good box. You'll do that? Okay. Let me grab a couple of them out and I'll let you pick. Let me double check that I don't have any hiding somewhere. I don't think I got 4 of them. I think I had more. Give me one sec. I think I've got one more somewhere. Yeah, no rush. That's an easy rip too. You're not having me rip a super jumbo. 23 Topps Inception. Oh no, I had 4 of them. Okay, so I have 3 left. Yep. 250. Yep. Yeah, Ron. Oh, and Ron, are you gonna pay PayPal or Venmo? Don't you usually pay Venmo? If it's Venmo, it's fine. Oh, got it. Yep, Venmo. Sweet. Easy. I was like, I'm pretty sure you usually pay Venmo. Just a blonde moment. Alrighty. 1, 2, or 3, Ron? 1, 2, 3. Top, middle, bottom. The biggest hit I've ever pulled out of here was an Ohtani patch auto. Wouldn't mind doing it. Oh, I almost... 3 remaining cards from the break. India red, Wilyer Abreu, and a Summertime in the Park Ellie. Those are hanging out off to the side. I didn't even include them. It's very rude of me. Middle. Quapow. Let's do it. Best of luck, Ron. Let's see something cool. That's the thing, like, with Inception, if we get a patch auto, I'm not mad about any player. Because typically the patches are sick. But if we're getting, like, a non-patch auto of a not-so-great name, I'm not a fan. We also have the chance to hit extra autos. And this pack feels thick. Unless it's just my brain going cray-cray. Ooh, we got something thick. That's definitely thicker right there in the middle. We got ourselves a patch auto. Hopefully some folks can see what I mean. All right, Randy Rosarena. Don't disappoint me, patch auto. Stone Garrett. Trey Turner. Ooh, it's sideways too. I like that. On the back, Shinotaro Fujinami. Green Altuve. Come on, we need a good green here. Seiya Suzuki. All right. It all falls on you, patch auto. Make something cool happen. For the Phillies, Derek Hall. I mean, 136 of 149. That's exactly what I mean. Incredible patch. Fantastic patch. The patch is coming off the card. Like, that's a fantastic patch. But it's Derek Hall. Like, you want to be mad, but you can't. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm saying because as somebody who has a Gerard Encarnacion patch auto from Topps Inception that I opened a Percy box of, it's a tough card for me to go, like, to drop. Because, like, it's such a sick patch. Of course, Josh, thanks for jumping in. As always, I appreciate you. Like, you know what I mean? Like... Like, dang it, it's Derek Hall. I don't know what's up with that patch, by the way. But I will still... It's Derek Hall, but it's an odd... Like, why couldn't that be Bryce Harper with the same patch? You know what I mean? It's a downside with these thick sleeves. It makes it tougher to top load. I mean, that's sick. That's such a cool patch. Like, all right, here, let's just do this. Like, wow, that's an awesome patch auto. Let's just... There. If you squint really hard, that's Bryce Harper, and that's a Bryce Harper auto. Heck yeah, 136 of 149. But that's what I'm talking about. The patch autos are awesome. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and bag this. Save me 30 seconds in the future. If you squint really hard, it's Bryce Harper. Sell on Temu. almost Bryce Harper patch auto. Sell it on eBay. Shoot, somebody will buy it and be like, "Oh my gosh, it's almost Bryce Harper." Heck yeah! All right, friends. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. I hope you guys had fun. Oh, I think I just tore off the. Nice, I tore off the sticky part of the bag. But I hope you guys had fun. I mean, it's always the goal. Even if we don't pull incredible cards, at least, you know, hanging out in the evening after a long day, kicking back, yapping with everybody, sharing some laughs. It's always a good time. It's a hobby at its core. Let's have some fun. But enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to go eat some dinner and kick back and relax. I think Ashley is playing an Indiana Jones video game right now. So I'm going to go. I might sneak upstairs and try and scare her. I think that'd be fun. All right, go burn that jersey. Ooh, dude, of course you do, Chad. Of course you do. Of course you. I'm not shocked. Send me a picture of it, please. All right, peeps. Enjoy your night. I will see you again tomorrow. Cheers.